Wonder who lives here.
I can never face
Revelio.
Milo's daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Bombarda! Perhaps some nice flowers! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Levioso! How's the view? Did I hurt you? Bombarda!
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. These Merlin trolls won't get the best of me.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Pull!
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Incendio! Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo! Revelio. Tego. Stupa. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Tego. Bingo. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon price was the best decision I've made.
Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Tego. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder. Now that's taken care of. We need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Revelio. Incendio! Bombarda! I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Protego! Confringo! So very weak.
Revelio.
Incendio! Ah, so close.
Protego!
Incendio! Confringo! Had towards it. Incendio! Protego!
Oh, I'm gone. Confringo! Reducto!
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Oh, suits you. Yeah, I'd think about getting that. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. appreciate your business.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
Revelio.
Stop right now!
I know what you did to Harlow.
Your life ends here. Shame.
Petrificus Totalus! Bombarda!
It's no retreat, Rose, little saviour. Notice you are. Rookwood, Dodo. Oh, forever. You, snitching to bait. Proud of yourself, are you? Dark man. Second, you will not survive this fight.
Reductum!
And you, cousin.
This'll liven things up for you.
Incendio! Bombarda! Freedom! Petrificus Totalus!
Well done. Your luck at killing us ends here.
Oh, this is getting...
A storm is coming.
Protect!
You regret that.
Reductum!
Somebody
Bombarda!
I'm embarrassed for you.
Pathetic!
A team.
Reductum!
I wish this was
Pay for your
I'll not be your marionette.
Bombarda! Freedom!
You even put me back out. You're the one.
You Projector! Made a grave mistake.
What was that?
Those snidgets were rightfully ours, and you knew it.
Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending the spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha! Get over here!
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by...
Revelio.
This looks like trouble.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
You wouldn't know it by how many I've killed lately, but honestly, I'm terrified of spiders.
Lucky you. Sounds as though you've been able to overcome your fears to a degree. You may not like what I have to say next. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and are acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the Ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I'm certain Mr. Pratt will learn to appreciate his new surroundings.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio.
They're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Surely that's the last of them. Revelio.
Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Ha.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. This is where Mary bred the spiders. They're not here now. Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. Revelio. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio. Hexax. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. One Hexax destroyed. I should get the rest. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
Half. I must be destroyed.
Incendio! Revelio.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Bingo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo!
Revelio.
Bombarda!
That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Fringo. Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Incendio! No, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry. Arrest him! We'll be having nightmares. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hogsmeade, here I come. Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
You're the one who took care of that awful acromantula near Arranshire, aren't you? Fine bit of work, that.
Would anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Isn't natural, and it bloody well isn't normal.
Slytherins are lucky they get students.
Aloha Mora.
Water. I brought sweets from Honeydews to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight.
Revelio. Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. Oh, we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm hoping to get my brother out here soon too, since, thanks to you, he's recovered from his, vegetative state.
Glad to hear it.
In all fairness, I must warn you that I am frightfully good. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! What was I thinking? You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio! How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
frankly,
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your O.W.L.S. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your O.W.L.s, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.